Alright, what is up, everyone? You guys are all doing well, staying safe. Yeah, I'm tuning in this Good Friday to all those who celebrate Happy Easter. I figured we'd have a little Good Friday Gundam. You guys can watch me struggle bust my way through Mobile Suit Gundam side stories. I've never played it before, but decided to give it a shot. So, yeah, let me know if the game audio is all right. I don't know. Um, uh, try on my first. Getting some, the only thing I'm worried about. I cutting out. There we go. How's that? At least you should be able to hear me anyway. Although I would like to get the game audio as well. Doesn't seem to be coming through my capture card. Let's. Thank you, Ryan. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started. And, yeah, if we don't have any audio, that stinks. But, I suppose I can always. I wish I could run the entire game through a Google Translate filter and stream that instead. So, um, although I'll say that the Google Translate, at least the camera function on it for Japanese is kind of goofy. It's not very accurate. This looks like pretty similar cinematics to other games. You can probably skip this and get straight to the action. Oh, right. Well, I think we are going to go with the Marcosius team. Zigzeon and all that.
宇宙世紀0079 1月スペースコロニーサイド3はジオン公国を名乗る地球連
We can
邦
probably
政府
afford to skip. There we go. That is a good question. Why do all the best Gundam games have to be Japan exclusive? And I mean, I would settle for even just the text translations like you get with some of the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games. Like, I love the Japanese voice actors, but, you know, obviously navigating menus and stuff would be a lot easier if it were in English.
これが今回の作戦内容きっちり頭に入れておくんだ
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and assume that I really don't have a whole lot of... Nope, nope. Went back to the briefing instead of... See, I wasn't kidding when I said I was going to be struggle busting. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the graphics for a game that's like, what, how old is this game? 8 years? Probably older than that, to be honest. Oh. Well, I seem to have mastered locking on. hope I did something good there. Probably not.
ついてこい。戦艦ですか。近づけば王の視界に入る。そちらの方が安全だ。はい、行くぞ。懐に入り込め。攻撃ターゲットが接近中だ。
It is a little odd getting used to the idea of targeting with the right trigger and firing with buttons. That's one Salamis down. Well, at least they accurately represent how easy it is to take down a Salamis in a mobile suit. Oh. Zaku down. Operation British complete. Sorry, Australia. Zeke Zeon, boys. Yeah, you're right. It should be easier to just heat hawk the bridge. All right. Now, of course, I have no frame of reference, so I don't know if 15,000 points is a good score or not. I think they were just happy to have brought the colony down. I don't know if they necessarily cared where it hit. It was a pretty demoralizing thing to happen. All right. Yeah, but they're not the only ones. I mean, the Federation started gassing colonies too. They just didn't drop them.
降下準備よし降下これだ地球の重力当たってたまるか地球だ空が広い
So this is Earth.
ボケっとしてんなよ G 小隊 G A から G は成績順だって噂だぜもちろんシュナイド隊長は別だが
I think it's interesting that the Zakus are gesturing to each other as if they're like actually talking to one another.
王理が必要なお前たちとは違うさなんだよいいやつ言わせておけよ戦果を上げて鼻を明かしてやればいいさリベリオビンセン
No, Ryan, none of the like PlayStation stuff isn't region locked at all. You can play it on any PlayStation. The catch is, of course, that you don't have the language.
敵を落とします
Man, this early war stuff is pretty easy. Like before the Federation had mobile suits, you just kind of go in with your Zaku and stomp them.
敵の抵抗が少ない通信を傍受したところ被災地復旧のため基地の戦力は出払っているようですそれは好都合
Yeah, exactly. No DLC.
夏には怒ってるよ地上部隊に任せて危険な降下作戦なんかしなくて済むんだ情けない危険な任務こそ同社に与えられた名誉だと思わないのかセベラはすごいな 思いが必要なのはどっちだよ仲間がやられて喜ぶバカがどこにいる失礼しました F 小隊の穴埋めは A 小隊にお任せを潜水艦ドックに向かいます A 小隊勝手には持ち場を離れる
Yeah, I think if Zaku's were getting taken out by tanks and fighters, that was probably on the pilot, not so much on the tech.
G 小隊続け了解敵部隊のアンブッシュだ
That's cool though. There are plenty of awesome Gundam games that are still on PS2 because you know you get Zeonic Front, Gundam versus Zeta Gundam, or all of the Gundam versus series. I actually prefer the older Gundam versus games, like before they got all Super Robot Warsy. The gameplay in this is really similar to Gundam Battle Operation, but yeah, I liked Federation versus Zeon, Gundam versus Zeta Gundam, and Ayuk versus Titans way more than the like. Oh my gosh, this pillbox is just wrecking my face. Switch over to Liberio here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, you weren't kidding about the fighters here. Yeah, it's I'd say it's similar to Encounters in Space. I honestly don't remember Journey to Jaburo that long ago.
お前たちだけの手柄じゃないからな。あいつよっぽど悔しかった。
But yeah, it's definitely a little faster paced than Battlefield Record 0081 or Gundam Battle Operation. You definitely feel like you have a little bit more thrust, a little bit more high pace. Taking out some more tanks. Ooh. Looks like Gleisner got his hands on. Is that like a prototype Goof? Or like halfway between? I think it's just a high mobility ground type Zaku. Interesting. Yeah, I'm with you there. That's why I don't like the newer Gundam Versus series where you're just kind of like you're basically hovering in the air and jetting back and forth. It's I think that this is a nice balance, and the older Federation versus Xeon, like the older Versus games, are a good balance between being, being a clunky mobile suit and being an anime. Um, Personally, I think that Gundam Battle Operations is a little too slow for my taste. Although I did like Side Story Rise from the Ashes, probably because you are like in the cockpit cam. That was pretty cool.
こいつならもっと戦果を上げられる。調子に乗って壊すなよ。分かってる。大事な機体だ。くそ。なんて便箋。まったくだ。A 正体の自分にこそふさわしい。
They don't have atmospheric flight tech yet. And you get into the weird Minovsky craft crap, like the Adzam.
せいぜい大事に扱えよ。そいつはいずれ俺のものになるんだからな。前方に敵車両。特異知識だ。どうぞ撃ってくださいって。
Wow, imagine fighting out in an open field like this. Just a few tanks versus a full squad of mobile suits.
キー様がいただくぜ。キーのやつ、リベンジに燃えてるな。俺たちも行くぞ。負けられるか。作戦開始。外。敵を撃墜。一撃で。敵を落とします。敵を落とします。
I think I'm getting the hang of this. Although I am fighting a bunch of rookie tank cadets here.
数は多いが、足を止めなければ大丈夫だ。雑魚を片付けたくらいで突き上がるな。A正体、行くぞ。セベラのやつ、熱くなってるな。ヴィンセント、エメリオ、前に出すぎるな。しかし隊長、このモビルスーツがあれば。
Oh yeah, 100%. This thing is way higher performance than the regular Zaku. And it makes sense that they would have, a high mobility ground type Zaku versus the high mobility space type Zaku. you know, it's a totally different set of thrusters and balancing.
よし行け。お前の腕とそのモビルスーツの機動性なら懐に入り込める。了解。俺が叩く。
So we got a big tray. Oh. Oh. I am not doing so hot. Although I think we've almost got this thing. Look at that. There we go. My elite tactics, also known as flopping side to side and spamming rockets.
前方の物量は相変わらずですね。いくら湧いて出てきた。でもこれでモビルスーツまで出てきた。だからこそ我々のような
Mecha, you tell me, is the big tray, I know it's a hovercraft of some kind. Was it Minovsky particle powered, or was there something else going on with that? Because I mean, we have hovercrafts in current day tech, as it were. So, but I don't remember off the top of my head whether it was Minovsky craft or not. Minovsky particles, aka the force of Gundam. You use them to pretty much do anything. Hover jets. Hey, Liberia Link. Let's just skip to the briefing, get right to the action. I can't wait for Doug Schneid to get his Efreet. Oh, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. Well, I know who I'm going to be using for this mission. Let's see here. Was my chat not coming through? There we go. Should be coming up now. I hope. Oh, it's Schneid. Doug Schneid is piloting the Ifrit. Now, interesting bit of trivia about that Ifrit. It's my second favorite Ifrit behind the Ifrit Noct, but it was featured in Gundam Unicorn, but the pilot at that time is actually Fred Reber, who is a Federation soldier. There we go. Oh, well, Fred Reber, as I understand it, was kind of a criminal. He was kind of part of the Federation's Suicide Squad, actually in this game. And he and Doug Schneid are something of rivals. What, are you hating on the Pixie Gundam? Oh yeah, it's Liberia is the one in the plain Jane Zaku. Oh my goodness. How did this guy get way the heck out here? These are some very lightsaber soundy effects. How dare you, sir? How dare you diss on the Ifrit? Yes, that is what they're called, the slave wraiths. Reber the Ripper. I seem to recall somebody making fun of me for liking Fred Reber's Pixie Gundam over the regular Pixie Gundam that has like the little heart tattoo on the shoulder. They said, "Oh, you just like the Reber's Pixie because it's edgy." What? The Federation has mobile suits now? And this is why Zeon lost the war. Is they got cocky. They were, mowing down tanks and gun tanks. Then all of a sudden the Federation shows up with a couple pretty mobile suits, and they never had to learn to fight against other mobile suits. Thank you. The Slave Wraith Pixie is way cooler. Yeah, beating them with the cool stick.
片付いたみたいだ。やったぞ。ざまみろ、連邦のブリキ人形め。これでまた一歩エースに近づいたかな。損害が出ても素直に喜べないさ。申し訳ありません。A 正体、生き残ったのは自分だけです。
生き残ったことを喜ぶ。
Yeah, they could have done a better job preparing. It's not like Federation suits are that much better performance than your average Xeon suit.
おい、ギー、仲間が死んだんだぞ。はあ、運のないやつ、弱いやつから死んで離脱する。マルコシアスってのはそういう部隊だろ。違うのかよ。なあ。
Yeah, the ground GM is pretty sweet.
やめないか、二人とも。
隊長。
いいの言い分は正しい。お前たち、仲間を踏み台にしてでも戦果を上げなければならない。
What are your guys' favorite GMs and favorite favorite Xeon machines?
はい。
干渉に浸るのは今だけにし。
Well, yeah, maybe the vanilla Zaku too, but you know, would you say the ground GM is better than a Goof or the Ifrit? Yeah, GM Striker's pretty sweet. I would have to say that either the Thunderbolt Sector GM or like the GM Sniper. Yeah, there you go. The Dom would. I forget this character's name. But one more of the Marcosius team.
これが今回の作戦内容。
I actually don't know what happens to the rest of the Marcosius team. Oh yeah, man. Like I think that generally everybody likes.
ミッション内容を確認す
I
る。
mean, Thunderbolt made the Ekai look cool.
機体の状況を確認しておく。よかろう。前期出撃。
Make sure everything's coming through all right. So I'll probably knock out one or two more missions here and call it good, but so far I definitely love the gameplay compared to just about every other Gundam game that I've played. Yeah, it used to be my favorite was Battlefield Record 0081, if only because it was kind of realistic in the, you know, kind of clunkiness. But it's hard not to enjoy blasting around in the Ifrit.
包囲殲滅するぞ。
了解。
I'm sure it would go even faster if I didn't suck so bad.
異常に動きがいいぞ。俺たちに気づいた。
この次は俺が相手する。
Here we go. Speak of the Pixie.
機体に慣れていないようだ。それは俺も同じか。
隊長、援護します。
前に出る。
Oh, whoa, he's fast. Oh, you little... Get over here. Fred. Man, I thought the Ifrit was fast. This Pixie's burning me. Oh, what's going on, Jelly Deal? You couldn't watch the stream before? Yeah, Brian. It is like...
なら隊長も勝ちだったね。
防衛目標を破壊するだけ任務は失敗だ。
本当にあれほどのモビルスーツとパイロットが我々のように選抜部隊かもしれない。次は俺様がやってやるぜ。
まるで抜き身のナイフだ。何があそこまで奴を駆り立てる。
Jelly Deal is saying Twitch problem, not yours, was getting server errors. Well, you could always switch over to YouTube. I'm streaming over there too. For some reason, it doesn't look like my chat module is showing on screen. I don't know why. It's supposed to be showing. I don't know, was that Matilda in the Medea? I think that was actually, I think that was actually the Slave Wraith Medea. I think. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, Guy Helmuth. Yeah, for some reason my my multi-platform chat isn't showing on stream, so that sucks. Hey, Jacoby. No, I do not have the new Gundam Breaker. In the extended canon, the White Base was supposed to get the Pixie with the first resupply led by Matilda, but they didn't get the Gundam due to Xeon interference. Oh. So perhaps this was said Xeon interference? Jacoby, such a hater. Yeah, really bums me out that that my chat's not going on stream here. Well, succeeding. You are negative about everything. Let's do this. There we go. Now my chat's showing. I think it's showing. We'll see. It says it's ready to display. Oh, there you go. Exactly. What am I doing? Wait a second. Oh, okay. I was like, is Liberio using the Ifrit now? Sorry, I should have had the chat going the whole time, because that was the intent. Whoa! Okay, come on. Just reloading my shotgun. No, Liberio doesn't get a better suit. Yeah, you're right. Chat is getting way too big on the screen there. Let's fix that. I'm just gonna resize the box a little bit. Maybe make this I guess we'll work on getting together a BattleTech Gundam crossover game. All right. I'm not a big fan of the Atlas design. It just doesn't seem to fit with the rest of like Universal Century aesthetic. There you go. Liberio has a slightly different. Oh, duh. Sorry, I got Gundam on my mind. What is the size comparison of the Atlas to a mobile suit? Isn't the Atlas like 40 meters tall, something like that? I think I better switch over to Vincent here. Oh, you. Ooh, you got me pretty good. I derive so much satisfaction from slicing gun tanks to pieces. Oh, come on. Oh, I blew it. Yeah, let's give that a retry. I wasn't paying attention. I was fiddling around with chat too much.
手柄は俺がいただく F 小隊そしてキ突出するな狙われるぞくそ A 小隊も行く A 小隊 F 小隊持ち場を離れるなくそ俺だってダメだリベリオ俺たちまで持ち場を離れたら持ちこたえられなくなる
I mean, yeah, the crossbone designs are kind of goofy looking, but are they any more goofy than some of the double Zeta Xeon designs? Like the gaze? Ooh, I should have seen that coming. Ah! You know, you go to kill one gun tank.
隊長敵のモビルスーツが現れましただってここの司令官戦車隊が待っちゃう
This will be called the Hammer Hammer.
こんな後方部隊にまでモビルスーツを配備しているのか
More importantly, who decided that it would be a good idea to clone Char Aznavour and name him Full Frontal? Xeon naming conventions are very suspect.
セメロがあられた隊長 F 小隊の救出に向かいましょう
だが今は持ち場を離れるな
しかしこのままでは A 小隊が全滅です F 小隊だって
我々が動けば総崩れになるぞ
A 小隊通信途絶敵に囲まれ
But yeah, I mean, you could say that about all of the double Zeta names. The Zusa, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, ZSSA, Zusa, Zissa?
D 小隊も大同じ俺たちここで死ぬのかよ諦めるなどこかに退路はあるはずだ
支援持ちこたえろ
リベリオここが正念場だぞ
敵に包囲されているぞ戦機バルティア
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Bandai basically said, like, look, if you can sell little plastic model kits of it, you can call it whatever the hell you want. Ah, man. Wow. There's a massive performance gap in this old Zaku compared to the... Oh, man. Yeah, I'm about to die. Yep, that was it.
F 小隊そここい一撃でかわす敵撃墜
Come on, target the... And eat it. See, I was trying to be cute, getting all in close and trying to work them over with my melee attacks. I really just need to go back to my classic tactics of spamming rockets and flopping around on the ground like an idiot. Boy, a better mobile suit. He's got the Zaku with the armor on his forehead. That's like high performance, right? Ooh.
正体の救出に向かいましょう。だが、今は持ち場を離れるな。しかし、このままでは敵に包囲されているぞ。元気ばらけるな。行け。
Yeah, this auto-targeting is kind of driving me nuts. It's like sometimes I have control over my target, and sometimes it just chooses for me. A little 2-for-1. Ah! Liberio, get out of the way! This is an absurd number of gun tanks. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, no. Man, I am awful at this game. All right. Before I quit, I think I will, I'll play one Slave Wraith mission so that, you all get your precious Federation suits. There he goes again. Oh, you like X? Let me tell you why X is the worst thing in the world. Doris Brand, aka the Cooler Mirai. Yeah, no, don't take him seriously. He was bullying my wife last live stream. No, you're right. I don't think that Gundam Battle Operation has the Slave Wraith GMs. They had the Slave Wraith, right, and the Slave Wraith Pixie.
了解ってことで適当によろしく適当了解了解戦闘データならいくらでも集めてやる
All right. Yeah, and say what you will about the Federation. Beam Sabers are definitely the way to go over the Heat Hawk and all that nonsense. Get a little 2-for-1 slicey dice. Oh, we got a goof? Oh man, do we have Tamino in the chat renaming some of these?
武器を味方に向けるなって教わんなかったのか何のつもりだちょっとリッパーこいつやりやがったまあいいさ元からこのつもりだ
That whole exchange there had a very CSI Miami vibe about it.
いくらなんでもジオンとつるむってななしだろ聞いたことがある極秘の後期粛清部隊の噂ならわかるこれから何が始まるか
Well, let's see. I think we've been going for a little bit over an hour. I think we'll probably call it there and pick up, you know, probably some other time after I practice off stream so that no one knows how bad I really am. And as for Battletech not having melee weapons, I mean, they've got melee weapons, but what they don't have is magical Minovsky particles. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Jacoby, stop rattling off around stop rattling off about BattleTech weapons. Yeah, I'll probably pick this up next week and play a little bit more. I'm looking forward to actually unlocking, because apparently it's got, you know, a reissue of side story 0079 Rise from the Ashes, so I definitely want to play as the White Dingo squad and everything. What's this? What? But again, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. I hope you have a good weekend. And if you celebrated it, happy Easter to you. And yeah, stay safe out there.